neck flexion PAILs or PAILs and rails. You can do this on a bench, you can do it on the floor, wherever you can lay flat. So you're gonna lay down on your back. Straight knees, bent knees, doesn't really matter. But what we do want to think about here is getting the neck into flexion and trying to get the bones of the neck as close to the ground as we can. So we're going to, I like to lift and tuck and then place this down. So pulling the chin in and back is what flexes the mid-cervical vertebrae. So if you're not pulling the chin in enough, you won't feel a stretch there. You may feel it just in your upper traps. So if those bones are so tight that you can't do anything but feel it in your upper traps, just try basically to get it as close to that as you can, and maybe be a little bit careful with super end range, but just try to get that stretch in the middle of the neck. Okay, so you tuck and you push down. So if you're doing the range of motion development or connective tissue input, you're going to be spending 2 minutes at least in this position, stretching passively. And then if it's trying to get it done within the 2-minute time frame, somewhere around that minute 30, you'll start PAILs. And so PAILs for this position, you're going to push your head straight back into the ground. Ramp up. If you're just new to training your neck, I wouldn't go for max effort, but try to ramp the intensity up as you get more familiar with these. Ultimately, to really develop new capsule space, it needs to pop up to that max effort to failure. But it's good to ramp that up as you go, especially if you have some neck issues, to see how that goes. You can also do rails by trying to tuck the chin in more, and then you can be done. If you have a lot of time on your hands and you're doing this on your own for stretching, you can add another 2 minutes in another passive stretch after you do your PAILs and rails. But that's basically it. And if you're just doing PAILs, like if you are somebody, for example, that gets a little bit headachy or trap tightness from doing overhead work, you can pop in and do neck PAILs after your overhead press. Just get in here, get comfortable, and then push down and relax. It's really good for your double chins too. But yeah, that's neck flexion PAILs.